Before we get started, I want you to introduce yourselves to us. Can we start in the back?
Mary Jo Montgomery, School of Technology.
Don't be shy.
Ashley Williams, and I go to EIU.
And you're what year? Freshman.
Ryan Shoemaker, I'm industrial tech major, sophomore.
I'm Mike Flores, I'm also an industrial tech major, sophomore.
Grant Kogel, industrial tech major, sophomore.
Jeff Lafredo, industrial tech major, sophomore.
Ryan Balmas, industrial tech major, I'm a junior.
John Woodyard, industrial tech major, I'm a junior as well.
Jared Barber, I'm a junior and I'm a applied engineering major.
Mori Tusi, teaching construction courses at EIU, and all of these students are in construction.
Now, just a point of clarification, industrial technology is our old name. Starting this year, it is applied engineering and technology.
Dominique Jones, applied engineering technology major. And I am a senior.
Desiree Woodson, I'm an applied engineering technology major, and I'm a junior.
Thank you. Andrew?
I'm Andy Keenan. I'm the sales manager for the heavy structural units here. I've been with the company 32 years. I grew up in Streator, worked here in the plant for 10 years, and then I've been up about 23 years at the corporate headquarters up in McHenry County.
So you started at 10 years age, huh?
I started right out of college, yeah, at 21 years of age.
And my name is Dan Kolb. I'm with Andy. We're both vice presidents of the company here. I've been at Prestress for 10 years. I was with another precaster 11 years before that, and I've been in construction supplies for 10 years before that. I know I don't look that old, but I've been in construction for quite a period of time. A few things that I want to do in this, I gave you a little bit of a heads up, and the reason that I asked, to introduce yourselves and all that, because is this program at one time used to be the construction management program? Okay, because once you get done with your gen ed and everything else and you get more into your applied technology studies and stuff like that, where do you see yourselves going? What do you see yourselves doing? What phase? I mean, because construction is just such a whole big myriad of residential construction, project management. How many project management are you thinking? How many in estimating? How many of you in safety? How many of you don't know? Yeah, we're still trying to figure out what we're doing. Now, the reason I ask you that is because, when I was in school, by the way, guys, my degree's in psychology. And I'm in construction for over, 28 years.
Mine's electrical engineering, so I'm closer than you.
So you see what happens is once we get into something and we find something that we like and we start going into the different curriculums and the different courses in the thing, you're probably going to change. You're staying under that banner of applied technology, and there's a myriad of things for you to be doing. You will start out of school probably as a junior project manager working for some company. You'll be doing estimating. You'll be learning purchasing, which I'm sure you're doing in school right now, but you're doing it right now in a classroom where there's nobody yelling at you. When you're out there on the street and you're working for a company, there'll be, I need this now, and how much is this going to cost? What do you mean you don't know? Where are you going to get it? That'll all come with your experiences through the out on the street.
I see one being yelling at them all the time.
Giving you a good base of what reality is out on the street. Safety. When you're in our plant, safety is number one for anybody. Unfortunately, you as visitors will all be wearing beautiful, bright colored yellow vests, which will tell our people that are working right now that we have visitors in the plant. Unfortunately, we don't have enough hard hats for everybody, so we're going to break you up into groups, and we got to make sure that you don't go in areas where you can conk yourself on the head. When you're walking around in the plant, you can see a construction site, you have the best conditions ever. As Andy was saying earlier, here it's either 100 degrees, bone dry, dust flying all over the place, or it just got done raining, there'll be mud all over. When you walk around in the plant, do not walk with your hands in your pocket. Why?
You'll look like a salesman. Oh, that wasn't
Why wouldn't you walk around with your hands in your pocket? you trip, your hands are in here. First thing you're going to do when you trip, you're going to hit your face. And believe me, there's a lot of things laying around on the ground out there. We do our best to try to keep it policed, but in a construction site, you're going to see what happens is guys will use something, and when they get done with it, they'll throw it. And unfortunately, that happens here too. You're going to see a lot of things. Our plant is a structural plant. Now, how many of you folks went to Lombard? On Lombard Architectural. Okay, this is an entirely different type of plant. This is a pure structural plant. This side of the plant over here is the pre-stress side. What do I mean pre-stress? I told you I'm going to bother the people in the back row. You sat back there. What's pre-stressed? Okay. Before you're done, you'll be experts on the thing. You'll be in this field when you get out of school because that's what you're going to want to do. There's two types of structural precast concrete products. There's two types. One is precast, one is pre-stressed. Precast product is strictly reinforced with rebar and wire mesh. Pre-stressed concrete may have wire mesh in it, may have rebar in it, but it also has strand. And strand looks like, we'll take you outside and we'll show it to you, but it's 7 wires that are wrapped around each other. And when they get out on the beds here, they take it and they stretch this piece of steel. And what's the elongation on it, Andy?
Well, you'll have it to 31,000 pounds. The pull 31,000 pounds, and depending on the length of bed, it can be 12 inches it stretches.
So if you figure a thing starts out at...
7 wire strand will have 31,000 pounds of basically compression on it when they come back together. They get 30 strands of it, so you could have as much as 1,000,000 pounds compression when you're releasing strand.
So when you see this, it'll look like a 1/2-inch round piece of strand. When you take a look at it closer, it's got 7 pieces that are wound around to give you that depth. When you put it out on the bed, it's still 1/2 inches, but when you start pulling it 31,000 pounds, it's like a rubber band. It goes thinner and thinner and thinner. And now what happens when you're done with your concrete and you cut this steel? What happens to your concrete? Compresses. The piece will actually lift up because all the stresses are being thrown right back into that concrete. I know this is kind of over your head right now, but you'll see a lot of this out there, and the reason why I'm bringing this up to you right now is that we want you to know what the differences between precast and pre-stressed are. It's going to help you through your entire career because this industry is building. It's a lot more people are involved with designing and purchasing and everything else of these kind of products, and you have to know what they're talking about. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to divide us in half. Sophomores, how many we have? How many juniors? You 3 guys and you 4 guys go with Andy, and the rest of you folks will go with me. You can leave those in here. Guys, yeah, if we have them. Extra large are over there, extra large. Let's see the one you got. Take it out. Yeah, you just turn this and you'll feel it squeeze on your head. You got one of the deluxe ones.